I've tried lots of things in my life. Hobbies like taekwondo, parkour, and rock climbing. I've had some level of education or mentorship in several trades, and I've tried to create multiple startups, some of which had a lot of potential, even some notable success. But over time, I would always fall off these things, eventually finding something else to spend my time on until I lost interest in that too. Maybe this habit of starting things just to inevitably give up on them before even really trying is something you can relate to. For a long time, this habit of often not seeing things through and leaving so much potential on the table, seemingly giving up, was a big point of shame for me. But I'm here to tell you that it's okay to quit sometimes. The truth is, the reason I quit those things was because I stopped caring as much about them. It's like playing a video game that's fun for the first bit, but falls off as the story progresses. You complete some of the main quests and some side quests, and then realize that you'd rather be playing something else. Life is meant to be lived, and just because other people find a thing and stick to it doesn't mean that you have to live your life the same as them. You're allowed to choose how you want to live. Hell, how many times have you jumped back into Minecraft for a week or two just to not touch it again after that for months or even years? I know I have. There's nothing wrong with enjoying something for a while and then moving on to something else. We're told that we have issues and are lazy if we can't stick to something. But when was the last time you asked yourself if you would actually go back right now to that thing and push at it once more, trying to achieve that goal or practice that activity from where you are right now, and dedicate yourself to it? I know when I asked myself that, the answer pretty much across the board was that I wouldn't. And the things that were a maybe, I found I didn't want to put in the effort to do them, even if restarting wouldn't be that hard. I just don't have enough interest in repursuing them. This made me realize that I'm actually quite happy having a range of experiences under my belt. As a jack of many trades but master of none, going wide rather than deep on a myriad of interests. I'm happy to have experienced so much and to be continuing to experience brand new things while others stick to their handful of things. And for the things that I decided I did want to pursue, I just started slowly reintegrating them, adjusting as necessary to make it more doable this time around, giving myself a lighter workload wherever possible, and not requiring such militant levels of discipline, which, oddly enough, I've found has led to more success, not less like my brain was telling me it would. There's nothing wrong with having a broad range of life experiences. I was reading on the University of Queensland website that the average person will have 3 to 7 career changes in their life, and change jobs about 3 to 4 times in each career. And I've seen this firsthand to an extent myself. My friend groups in college had people from across their 20s to mid-30s, including people who were married, divorced, had kids on the way, or had to move back in with their parents to help with costs. Sometimes multiple of those things. So what's wrong with changing hobbies or interests every so often to keep things fresh? You can always go back and do more of something you loved in the past. Though why would you spend your life trying to miserably push yourself to do things you once enjoyed but don't anymore, just because it's what you see others do? That's them. Look for what makes you happy, because there's value and expertise on both sides. They may be able to talk in greater depth than you on their 1, 2, or 3 subjects, but you can probably talk in greater depth than most people on a range of subjects. Don't try to fit into a mold that makes you miserable just because others enjoy it. Find what makes you happy and do that. You aren't everyone else, and you don't need to behave like anyone else. Behave like you, and ask yourself, does what you're doing make you happy?